Hello and welcome to what is effectively an addendum to a previous video where I talked about logic gates, and I wanted to discuss the fact that even though they're called gates and they do in fact block electricity or allow it, obviously I was using doors. You could use them on anything, lighting. It doesn't have to be a gate, a door. If you haven't seen the previous video, please feel free to go and have a look at it, where I talk about how you can make a Star Trek door using a logic gate, and there it is right there. So if I stand on this, the door will open. It will stay open for as long as I stand on this, and then I go through, and it shuts. And I used logic gates to do this so it would work from either side. I go into greater detail in the previous vid as to why I did what I did in the way that I did it, so feel free to have a look at that. I won't bother going over it again. Now, I've built this very complicated looking area here indeed, and what it is a bit of a game show. Everything's looking dark because everything's switched off. I have 3 switches and 3 doors, and the object is to get all doors open. If you do it, it'll play a little this light will come on and it'll fire some fireworks in the air. So how did I build all this? I used all of the wiring from the switches into a various array of logic here, and there's slightly different logic gates here. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to go into detail as to why and how and whatnot. I just want to show the versatility of using switches and logic. So let's not waste any time. Let's try a switch. Now you think, well, I'll put them all on and all the doors will open, but they won't. 2 open with that one switch. And if you look over there, you can sort of see the logic doing its thing. And if you've ever seen an old 50s, 60s TV show or movie where the lights are flickering, those are logic gates. And in theory, you could build a calculator with this, although I'm not sure how hard it or easy it'd be. And as you can see, I haven't done anything with that. I'll try turning all 3 on. Nope. All right, I'll try turning that end one off. Now the middle one's shut. And I've also set it up so that random lights come on. So it's a bit more interesting, and there's stuff behind it. And you can see all the logic here doing its thing, and there's at least one light out. We'll leave the middle one open. Try that. It shut that one again. What if we do these 2? Now I know the combination, so I'm just pretending here. Let's shut that one down. Let's try this one. Let's shut that one. Okay, let's try all 3. And it wouldn't take long for you to work this out. I mean, it'd be kind of a nice thing to stick in your, you know, your level or your development, your settlement. It'd be just kind of nice, but it's also worth learning so that you can use logic more, you know, in a more advanced way. You know, I was going to take the stairs away so Ada would fuck off, and I forgot to do that when I started recording. Never mind. We'll turn them all on, and then we'll turn them. Let's try that. That one doesn't seem to do anything. What about that? All right, without further ado, I'll do the actual combination. And there we go. And a firework's probably gone into the air. There we go. Oh, and it should actually clear the sky. There we go. I wasn't expecting it to fire the clear sky until the end, so it's kind of spoilt it. And if we look at the logic gates, they're all lit. And all of those logic gates go to a master logic gate here, which controls everything. As you can see, it goes to this lighting here. I used this just as my test when I was setting this up, so I wasn't having to fill a firework mortar every time. I used the computer so I could change the lighting coloring. That doesn't have anything to do with the logic other than that, and also the speaker sound, which you can't hear anyway, so I don't know why I bothered with that. So everything comes out of this master. So anything I connected to that master would trigger if I got the combination right. And now if I shut this, you'll see the light's now off here, and one of these at least will be off. And so there you go. This took me longer to make than it did to record this video, that's for sure. I had to think long and hard about the way that the logic would work. There's, you know, this is the kind of thing that you'd see in the parking lot in, you know, just by the hospital. I'm trying to get it to work. There we go. Oh, it launched something. Did it launch another one? Oh, it's the speaker going. Right, that's it. I hope this has been of use to you. If you want me to go into detail as to how I set this logic up, God blimey, I'd have to break it down myself. I just experimented until I found a kind of nice combination that I liked. Earlier on I had it opening a lot more doors than I do right now, but I just couldn't get it to trigger in a way that was going to be quick enough. So anyway, my name is Vinny Voodoo. Thanks for watching this video regarding logic gates in Fallout 4's build editor. As you can see, it's learning this kind of stuff would be very useful if you're running a factory or any sort of manufacturing plant within the game. It's incredible that they've included it. It's not something that most people bother with, myself included. But if you want fancy doors that open when you walk through them, or if you just want a carnival game, you can use logic gates. See the lights on there? If I step off, they go off. Thank you, Ada. Ada liked the nice day. Anyway, I'm waffling. Vinny Voodoo, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.